and maybe this will work groovy. As long as you guys stay put in your nice little spot that I give you. All right. Oh my, isn't Stacy lovely this evening?
If it stays on, that's not very safe, I think.
No one likes safe. All right. Hold on, I think we're gonna do it. I think it's gonna work.
We had to switch to the phone.
Starts right now. It started whenever we can get it all figured out. We are off grid in a log cabin. And we try to do these live shows with you guys so we can hang out. And we're going to try to make this work, okay?
We're back. We did it.
So just always bear with us. And we'll always try to get it figured out for you guys. Ha ha! Look at that. It looks pretty good. It actually looks a little better.
Yeah, it's much better.
All right.
Yay. Well, goody.
So we're going to give away some free food this evening.
To a lot of people.
All right. It's like I feel like, where were you yesterday at 4 o'clock? I was right here, I promise, I swear it.
We're the deer in the headlights. There's Joni from Minnesota.
Oh.
Hi, Lisa.
Man, we already had our taste of winter. Since we haven't seen you guys in 2 weeks, we've had sleet, rain, frost.
Oh, we had snow.
Snow.
Yeah. And it lasted the whole day until the next day.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
We had snow on the deck and everything. And we've done a lot of stuff up at the wood lot. We're getting ready to put the siding on the building. So stay tuned for those videos. Hooking up the solar powers coming up. There's a lot of stuff going on around here. But we just had like 2 weeks with no sun. And it was very dreary, and so I've been working on cleaning up my barn up front. You know, my woodlot area inside of there was a big hot mess. And you know, we've just been tinkering away at some stuff and spending time with each other.
Yes, we have. We've been having a very nice time.
So real quick before we get started on this,
I have a question before we begin.
Okay, what is it?
Which one are we looking at?
This right here. See, there's a little dot right there by that X.
Okay.
Look right there at that X. All right, so before we begin this evening, we're light some moderators, okay? And I also want to take some time out real quick to have a moment for We Tree Bonsai, okay? Now, We Tree Bonsai, if you guys know, if you've been around our channel and you guys come to our live show and everything, we have, if you see in the comment section here, there's a blue wrench by some folks. Hi, Diane. And I saw you got your salt today. And those wrenches are people that help moderate our comment section just to make sure that flyers by on the, you know, that see us posting live, don't leave rude comments. And they just kind of help police the area, you know, making sure everyone's being cordial and stuff, okay? And a little bit ago, We Tree Bonsai had passed away. And so I just wanted to take a second and, you know, thank all the moderators for doing what you do. And also I want to just take a second, you know, like a moment of silence for We Tree. She was just a fantastic person. And, you know, it was just heart-wrenching that she went like so sudden. So just a moment of silence for We Tree Bonsai. Everybody say thank you to the moderators, and then well, the moderator or two that we have here tonight, and then you know, we'll get going here. All right. Yeah, she was awesome moderator. Yeah. So I'm already feeling the void, so we'll have a moment of silence here and then we'll move on. Yeah, so any of you guys, any of the channels that you watch and you see those blue wrenches, you know, those are people that volunteer their time. They show up at these live shows and they help keep the shows family friendly and all that jazz. Yeah, it was totally shocking. Definitely was. Caught the whole community by surprise. So what's with all this giving away the free food stuff? Oh my gosh, if you're new to our channel, maybe you just saw this up as a live show tonight and you didn't have nothing better to do except click on that guy giving away the free food. This is my wife and I. We live in this log cabin that we built in the Midwest on 11 acres with no public utilities. How about that? And we grow and harvest most of our own food. We live 100% off rainwater, and we try to teach people through our videos on social media and stuff, and our conference, Homesteading Life Conference, about how to live a more sustainable life, and how to grow more of your own food, how to harvest it, just how to do all this stuff that we're doing. So if that resonates with you and you want to learn that kind of stuff, you can hit that subscribe button, and possibly maybe if you guys get motivated, we could be giving away a log cabin by the end of the year if we hit 1 million subscribers and 100 million views, which we're about halfway there. But we got to get going. And if you guys have a question, it's hard to read them because they're going pretty fast. Just leave all caps and it helps us see it, and we'll try to get to it right off. Okay? Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, because we really want to give a lot cabin away.
Yeah, we also want to give away free food.
Free food. I know. You're going to give away lots of free food tonight.
Tonight is all about the free food.
For sure. Someone wants to know, I didn't see who it was, how do we keep our water from freezing in the winter? Our tanks and all that good stuff, all our water.
So we have a whole playlist on YouTube, and it walks you guys through the whole system and how we set it up. But ultimately, our tanks are above ground, and they're inside of a room that we spray foam insulated, and then all the pipes run in the ground below the frost line to 2 lawn hydrants for the livestock and the garden area, and also down here to the cabin, and also the learning center now, where we'll be having hot showers in the wintertime in the learning center over there. But yeah, most of the pipes are in the ground, and then when they come out, they're inside warm areas. So,
but with our livestock, our water freezes. So when it's really cold, we have to, you get them. Usually I like the kind of like rubbery containers that you can throw in the ground, and then the ice breaks, and then you just refill it with fresh water.
Yeah, that's the receptacle. But the actual line or the water itself, it doesn't freeze, no problem. So yeah, whatever you put it in, we have to bang ice out, during the wintertime. What do you feed your chickens to keep them healthy? Nature.
Well, yeah, we do definitely let them, free range, open range, wherever they want to go. They eat all the good little bugs and things from the ground, and they're getting the sunshine and running around. But I make my own feed. So it could be a mixture of like black oil sunflower seeds, because they're really high in protein. And then I'll mix sometimes corn or kind of whatever's in season. I'll do rye or oats, or I have the sunflower seeds, sometimes corn. In the winter months, I'll give them some cracked corn because it does help build a little energy and helps them keep warmer. And then I can put in kelp, which is very important for their glandular development, and just to keep them, whether it's too hot or too cold, it helps them tolerate the, changing of the seasons. And then I put oregano, because how powerful herbs are for humans. They're great for your livestock too. So I put oregano in their feed. So I just try to supplement it with that. So like if you're giving them, let's say you buy feed from the store, I would supplement it. You could, dry your oregano out, maybe put some of it in there, or possibly get a little kelp to put in there. And it's really good for them.
Mary Louise, we were just thinking about you too. That's why we set up this live show tonight. Come on. 2 weeks we were just catching up on stuff. The grandkids were here again.
Here, yeah.
Oh, she's gonna tell you a story about our youngest little granddaughter. Well, she's not the youngest granddaughter anymore.
Now, yeah.
She lost her spot. She's not the youngest no more. So, yeah.
Oh.
We had our twin granddaughters are doing fantastic. They're at home with mom. Everybody's doing really good.
They're getting nice and chunky now.
Yeah. They're gaining weight and doing it really good. So Doug looks tired. I was out today all day in the sun, big time. Today was the first day we've had sun in like 2 weeks.
Nice. Animals, everyone was just hanging out. It's amazing when you don't get the sun. You really miss it. It felt so good. Really, really good.
Nope, I don't have the solar hooked up nor the hot water tank, but all that stuff's coming like this into this week, into next week. Yay. Well, it is the end of this week, so that early next week, that's what I'm working on right now. So I was doing some other stuff. We're working on our website, offgridwithdougandstacy.com. So that'll be up pretty soon. You guys will be able to go there, stay up to date. We are going to do some blogs there, so you guys can read a little bit more about our story, a little more intimate. And then we also have other stuff there that you guys can check out. The chocolate tea's coming out. Stacy's been working on the cookbook.
Oh, yeah.
It was like 3 years.
It is.
Honest to goodness.
Really close.
No. This is good. It's actually being uploaded to the publisher. Okay, that's how serious it's getting. So stay tuned for that.
So
too.
everyone, give me a thumbs up for that one, and my friend Kelly. Yep.
Yep. So yeah, we don't stand the cold shower in the winter. We have to drain all the outside tanks. Get drained in the wintertime. Otherwise, the ball valves will just freeze and bust.
Yeah, because we've done that before.
Oh yeah, don't ask us how we know.
We know all this stuff.
We try to
from
push
experience.
them, and you just do the best you can. So yeah, if you guys got any questions about living off grid, we've been doing it for over a decade now. We're kind of primitive, and we're just getting in now into some kind of luxuries, I guess you would say. Hit that thumbs up, everybody. I see a lot of thumbs up. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. It's 557 people watching now, 204 thumbs up. As a matter of fact, if we get to 500 thumbs up in 3 minutes, that's 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, I will pick someone out of the comments sections for free food. We'll give away our first free food.
We can never know what kind of free food we're getting.
I know, I'm going to tell them, but they'll be ready.
You need your notebook.
It's going to be fast and furious. Fast and furious. We got a couple more minutes. It's only 311. You guys might miss the first go-round. You might miss the first go-round. Will they make it? We're all about challenges this year. Late 2020 and 2021, we're going to be challenging the heck of you guys. And if you guys come through, it's going to be big. It's going to be huge. Huge. You've never seen anything like it.
No.
All right. Nothing like it ever before on YouTube. 351. All right. I don't know. I guess you guys won't do it. So what do we got? We got like 2 more minutes. You might do it. I'll just go on about it. 2 more minutes.
Just keep talking.
500 thumbs up.
Yeah.
We're going to give away our first thing of free food. I'll keep stringing this along. Maybe only give away 2 things of free food.
Well, we need to explain where we got it from.
Okay.
All right, you can.
Let's talk about the free food. All right. Oh, first, give me a thumbs up if you guys remember. Oh, never mind. You give me a thumbs up anyway. Go ahead and tell them the story. Doug's going to be quiet now.
Well, I was at one of our local farm and home stores around our area, and it's end of the season, and I was talking to one of the managers, and we kind of talk about growing in the garden, and we kind of swap stories and things that help and different things like that, and chickens. So then,
and he watches our channel.
So then,
and if you're watching, thanks.
Then he was saying, "You want some seeds?" And I'm like, "Sure, of course." So he comes out with a box of seeds.
Now this is just a small sample.
This wasn't the box.
This isn't the box. This is just what we threw in here to show you guys, like the abundance of what we got here. See?
There's like so much more.
And these are all heirloom seeds, and they're all kinds of
different kinds.
Yeah, most of them are heirloom and the good old type seeds. So go on.
Well, and I couldn't believe it. It was like this huge box, and I'm like, oh, definitely, I will definitely. I mean, there's tons of flowers in there too. I'm like, I will definitely gift and bless a lot of people with seeds. So that's what we want to do with you guys tonight.
You got 1 more minute
to give you guys seeds. So we're going to get a bunch of people, and I'm going to send out like nice handfuls of seeds to everybody.
Right.
We can.
And so just so you guys know too, the way we do this, we can always tell you guys this stuff. I don't know if you believe us. But this is how we do this, is see that shirt right there? Oh, see that shirt? Whenever we sell the shirts, we always use the money from the shirt sales for all of this kind of stuff, right? For doing contests and giveaways. Come on now, we're down here. So that's what's up. We're going to use t-shirt money tonight, and we're going to mail out free seeds to everybody, like these little manila envelopes. And if you guys... or want to partake in that, stick around, and we're going to get you guys some seeds, and we're going to mail them out to you, and they'll go out in the mail coming up. So we're going to help feed you guys for 2021. You could probably even get some of these seeds going this year, if it depends on where you live.
Yeah, definitely, because I know people in Florida are just starting to plant right now.
Yeah, right. So, we have friends in Florida. Deb Pettigrew, she's a moderator here. You'll see a blue wrench by her name, and she lives down in Florida. So yeah. Free seeds, that's right. We're going to blast you guys with some good love. And let's see, 7 o'clock and only 50 more and you guys would have got it. And it just turned to 7:01. I was going to say, I'll let you guys go to the next one. Pick me. That's funny. Good one, though. Got my attention. Brian. Okay. 676 people watching. Oh, let's see. How are we going to do it? You have to email me. Yeah, I'll call your name out, and then I'll write down who it is, and then you'll have to email me. And if you don't email me, then you won't get any seeds.
Yeah, because definitely, yeah, we need the address.
Right. So email us at offgridwithdougandstacy@gmail.com. Offgridwithdougandstacy@gmail.com. Put in there, feed me in the subject line, feed me, and that way I know it was you that I called out, and you can get your free seeds. And I'll be verifying this stuff too. All right. So here we go. Wow, we're giving away free seeds.
Oh, you
tonight.
know what? Let's do this. When you guys send the email and we pick you, write in there where you're from, because that'll help me when I'm picking the seeds out.
I'm gonna get their address.
Oh, good job. It's been a long day. That was silly.
All right, so we're gonna get your address and get your name when you email us. We're gonna give away some free seeds while we hang out and chat. If you got any questions about living off grid, growing your own food, preserving food, Maggie, our other dog, anything like that, leave them in all caps, and then
someone wants to know about Canada too.
We'll send them to Canada. If they stop them at the border, they stop them at the border. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So we'll send them anywhere, wherever your address is.
What's the email again?
Don't forget, it's Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. It's the name of our fabulous channel at gmail.com. And you're going to put in there, feed me in the subject line. And then we'll exchange emails. I'll get your mailing address and everything. Okay. And we'll try to give away as many as we can. We have a lot. And again, we are able to pay for all the shipping. You know, we did this on Twitter too, one of our other social media things, and we pay for this with this money, right? So you guys don't have to send us money. We're not asking for money for you to. We want to do this and we give it to you, but we just use the money from the t-shirt. So you get a cool t-shirt, you get to help spread the message, and then we use the money for all the cool stuff around our channel here, like these giveaways. For the postage, we got to pay for that postage. All right, let's go. So there's no questions. Everyone's just thumbs upping. 499. Boom. Yay. You did it. Woo. Better late than never. Good job, y'all. Feed me. Feed me. All right. Let's see. How many solar panels do you recommend? It depends on what you're going to be running. I'm not a solar guy expert. We've been out here for a decade with no solar power. And we're just getting ready to hook ours up. And so I'll be going through all that information with you guys. I'm not the solar power whiz guy. I can just kind of stumble along with it and help you guys as I'm going through it at the same time.
All right, someone wants to know how Maggie's doing.
All right, I guess we'll talk about Maggie. So all the people, I hope you guys catch this video. What happened to Maggie?
All right, so a lot of you guys that have been watching, we had two Airedales. We had Maggie, and then we got Molly as a puppy. And Maggie was very happy to get Molly as a puppy, but then, as a lot of you guys know,
Maggie didn't have Molly as a puppy. We purchased another Airedale for Maggie to have a team. We wanted a team here. We usually have multiple dogs here. This was the first time we had this little kind of a gap in between puppies and older, and so Maggie was 3?
No, 2.
2, and then so we brought in Molly. Go ahead.
When Molly was a puppy.
Yeah.
So, they grew up together. They loved each other. Everything was good. A lot of you guys, everyone saw them on the videos and all that. And then we did that one video. Well, Maggie started leaving the property, which she never did.
And taking Molly with her.
Taking her as a puppy. And this was during the cold months. I mean, it was freezing. It would be freezing. And then it got to be where she would maybe go overnight. And then one time we did that video, they were gone 5 days. I mean, they were gone a long time. And it was freezing cold, ice, rain. It was just terrible. And we were just fit to be tied. And then it was weird. Maggie kind of, her personality changed. She was just different.
Yeah. So I was telling Stacy and kind of warning almost when we first introduced Molly that they could develop this pack mentality. And so what happened was Maggie wasn't really always right. When we got her, she was a little bit older. We didn't get her as a pup. And then, she was a pup, but not little, we normally get them this big. Wasn't she a little bit bigger when we got her?
No, that was Faith. No, she was a puppy.
That's right. Yeah. She had the hernia. We had those last couple of dogs so fast, man. We've had several Airedales so far. So so when we brought them in, they started bonding together, and Maggie started developing the pack mentality, and her attitude changed, and she kept taking off. And then we got her back. We did the video about that, and then they just she would not stay put. We put her on the rope outside. She
And
destroyed
this is
all
after that time we did the video and
Right.
they were gone all that time.
Right.
So we put her on a long rope and she'd do blah, blah, you know, go and
put the shock collar on her.
and it was just weird. So like then one time she I took the rope off and then we were going to come in the house.
I was gone.
You were?
Yeah.
And in a matter of just like a couple minutes, she took off again.
Yeah.
And it wasn't, Molly didn't go with her because normally she would go wherever, Molly would follow her wherever she went. And she never came back.
So that's our story.
So, yeah. And it was just, she would go and she would leave and she'd come back on these things she'd go on and she would be gone and she couldn't even walk when she'd get back because she'd be running so much.
And the puppies' paws were all tore up.
Oh, they couldn't walk. They would be cut up and bruised. I mean, it was just really, it was crazy. Doug and I were fit to be tied. I mean, it was just crazy how she would just go and then she would like lay around and sleep till she felt better and then she would take off again. And we went through this a long, long time. So, and then the one time she just never came back. So that's what happened to her. So she's somewhere. And so now we just have Molly.
I think we're gonna stick with the one
Yeah,
dog.
I think we're gonna stick with one dog.
And she's just really been a sweetheart. She doesn't like to leave anywhere because I think she was kind of traumatized when Maggie was taking her away.
Because she didn't
Molly
want to go.
didn't want to go, and she'd want to come back. She was always the first one to come back, and everything else. This is the first time we've experienced this type of flight from the homestead with the dog.
Yeah, it was like she wanted to become this wild dog and
Right.
like go out in the woods and just run and run and run and run. I mean, we would have people call us. That one time someone called us, it was like 4 miles away from here.
Yeah.
So they would just go and it's just kind of sad. So now we have Molly.
So now you guys know.
So we could give her all our love. But yeah, it was kind of hard.
Yeah.
You guys know if you have dogs, we love them, but you know, stuff happens sometimes. Just like you guys on your homestead, you have chickens or you know, you have your livestock. Things happen to your pets and your animals and just got to deal with it. But okay, let's move on.
Okay, let's explain the log cabin giveaway again. Okay. When we reach 1 million subscribers and 100 million views by December 30th, the end of the year this year, 2020, we are paying for out of our pocket, period, in a conversation. And we're buying a log cabin kit. Okay, I got all caught up in this log cabin kit business. I bought one, or my mom actually bought one that we'll be putting together and showing you guys how it totally goes together soon on our property. We're bringing our mom here from the city and we're going to take care of her and we're building her a log cabin. So I was at the place. I couldn't believe, like, wow, they're so inexpensive. And then I did the math and I thought if we could actually pull this off, right? If you guys could get motivated, share the videos, watch the old videos, let them play on your phone, whatever you got to do. And we could hit 1 million subscribers and 100 million views, which is totally doable, time's ticking, that we would actually buy a log cabin kit and then deliver it to you anywhere in the United States, the lower 48, okay? And we'll also talk to them about if they would deliver to other places. And so we're not really ready to do that just yet. But in the future, if this is successful, or even if it's not, we're going to probably do it again and try to do it. But we'll actually make it to where we could send it to even Canada or Alaska or somewhere else. She has shipped these all over the world. They are the largest oak log home dealer. It just happens to be in our neighborhood. It's not the cabin that we live in. I actually built this cabin from scratch from, wood from the forest. But this kit is rock solid, boom daddy. And they sell these kits, they're like 20 something thousand up, and you can customize them to any amount you want to make out of them. And it's oak, white oak, good strong stuff. And it's oak, what's it called? Let me get my thing right here. I'll tell you the exact situation on the website. Oh, hold on a second. I might even have one better for you.
If you're looking, if you ask me a question, I can see on there, I'll answer it.
Yeah, ask a question while I'm looking for this.
Ask me a question.
Yeah. Talk to Stacy while I'm doing this.
Let's do it.
I would love to give this away, y'all. I mean, we're just saying, like, we want to help you guys. We want to help you guys learn this lifestyle. We want you guys to break free. We just want this stuff for you. And Man, that would be so fantastic, man. I would be totally stoked about it. You know, we just want to give back. You know,
Somebody
that's
wants
it.
to know about the root cellar. It's amazing. I love it.
Yes,
Finally, we've been through a
finally.
lot. I love it. I love it. I love it. We're getting ready to do our video on it, and I'm so happy.
Matter of fact, it might be y'all. What are you doing? No, don't email me. Stop emailing me. You got to wait till I say something, and then I'll get your name, and then I'll have you to email me. Oh my goodness, you guys, you want that?
Well,
free
I think
food.
all those people, since they emailed you,
You all
should
want
get
that free
seeds.
food. All right, anybody who already emailed me though, but if you didn't put your address right in there, I'm not going to email you back. But there's one person, Pam Hellman. She knew better. She threw that address right up in there. And Jason said, "I'm in zone 5B." All right, just hang on. We're going to give that stuff away. Hold on. I'm trying to find this link for you guys, okay? And then we'll give you guys a little heads up on this link. You guys can check out their company. We've set up something to where if you guys actually buy a log home from them, you get a special bonus, right? So you can check that out if you want to. And that's it, really. So I worked with her. She's a very nice lady. Her name's Lynn. And yeah, it's pretty exciting times, actually. I know I can find this and not wait too long. If you have any more questions, ask Stacy.
I know, it's going so fast. Oh my gosh, I can't read that quick. I need to use my phone.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, good.
There is the link.
Oh, did you put it on there? Okay.
Oh yeah, man, y'all are moving that thing.
Yeah,
fast.
put it in caps so I can
Holy
see it.
cow! Look at that thing. It's like a turbocharger. All
Put
right.
them in all caps so my little old eyes can see. Do you like your Berkey? We love it.
Love it. If you guys, you got to get a Berkey. I mean.
And then someone keeps asking about ferments. How do you have a good ferment? What do you mean by that? How do you have a good ferment? Any bears or mountain lions?
Nope. Bobcats. They have seen some black bears, not really around us.
Oh my gosh, you guys want to hear a story?
Yeah, she's got stories.
We finally have armadillos here.
No, I don't want them.
Yeah. I was talking to my Amish friend down the street here, and she said that all of a sudden they were sleeping, and they heard the scratching and the scratching and the scratching and the scratching, and they all got up. And so they're all getting out, and the husband got his rifle because they didn't know what it was, and then they looked, trying to get it in, like down by the base of the house on the siding. It was an armadillo. It was trying to dig a hole. And so we've never had armadillos up here.
Yeah, because
so
we're kind of far
up
north.
Yeah, we're north Missouri. So yeah, it's crazy.
They don't like the temperatures up here, so we won't get them too bad unless it keeps kind of staying warm. Some years we're warm, some years we get cold here. The cookbook. No, ferments are not going to be in the cookbook, but there might be more books coming.
There's a few like drinks. I mean, I have a couple drinks like lemonade and stuff in there. Oh, someone wants to know if we withhold food from our chickens before we butcher them. Yes. So the night before, I put them in wherever I'm gonna take them from, in the coop, and then I don't feed them because then they got it all in their crawl
and everything. It just makes a big mess.
It's a big mess. So you don't want that. But I've also done it where we just decide to do one. You just grab one up and they have it in the craw. So, but it's not fun because it's just totally full of food and.
Hey, Warren, in between the gaps on the log cabin here, that's called chinking, and we use a product called Log Jam. It's just something that I researched and I used in this cabin already. I'm also using it next door, and it works good. It's very elastic, and it moves good with the swelling and contracting of the logs, and we haven't had any problem with it, and it's Log Jam. So there you go. Can I get elderberry plantings? Actually, guys, not only are we giving seeds away, but we're going to give away some elderberry plant cuttings because we have our elderberry bushes are outside busting loose, and I can cut some of those up and even ship those out too. So I thought
You're going to be a busy guy.
I'm going to cut a couple stalks up for you guys and give away some elderberry. All right? See that? Uncle Doug and Aunt Stacy would take good care of y'all as long as you stop by the homestead. You got to stop by now here.
So we're just talking about Airedales can hunt bears. Well,
that's what they're known for.
Yeah, they can hunt bears. They're tough little things. But I don't think we have any bears out here for Maggie to get.
How much? Okay, I want to see who can answer this question first, and then you're going to get the first set of seeds. How much did that log weigh that I just put through the sawmill?
I know the answer to that.
Boom. Brittany won.
No, Southern Man, 17.
No, he's the first person who gets it. I mean, I can only do the first person.
Well, you can give 2.
Oh, come on now. I got to do the first
We have
one.
plus.
Brittany Torres. Brittany Torres. Brittany Torres.
You have to email.
You have to email us, offgridwithdougandstacy@gmail.com.
Some other people pick. You should
Put
pick them.
feed me in the, no, you have to be fast. And then you put feed me in there and we'll hook you up. We're going to send out like 8, 10, 12 packs of seeds with food and flowers and everything delightful. All right, so there's one down. See? Look how we do it. That's how we do it. That's how I like to give away that log cabin. I like to be able to do like 5 log cabins at a time and just come on a live show and say, oh, let's just pick a comment. Boom, there's a log cabin for you. We can do it if you guys watch these videos and share this stuff. That's how we make money on YouTube, and then we just want to give it all back to you guys for free. Oh no, crash and burn. All right. Feed me. All right, so we gave one. If you got any questions, just ask them. What's the best part about living off grid?
The freedom. And you know, everything going on, everyone's saying how 2020 was such a bad year and
We love
all
it.
the stuff going on. You know what? We haven't missed a beat
We
here. I mean,
prospered.
it's like nothing, it's nothing like anything happened.
Nope.
I mean, it's very nice to know where your food's coming from, that I can walk out the door and get it myself, and our meat and just everything around living out in the country. It's been great. And the longer we've been here, you kind of learn, you know, how to make it easier, and it just, everything has just been great. Every year is better and better. And a lot of people do ask us this question, you know, how long did it take for you to kind of get into the swing of things? For me, I mean, it was good. I mean, it was a lot of work in the beginning. For anyone, this isn't like, you know, a walk in the park or anything. It was hard. We had to work hard. It's not
Lots
like,
of
you see what we
come
have
on.
now. It was not, you know, it wasn't.
You
a
guys
bed of
are seeing
roses.
the butt end of 10 years of
Yeah.
out here putting our systems in and struggling and learning, and you know,
It was a lot of work. Our first
Right.
years, I mean, I think after year 4, I could see the light and see how everything was really coming together. But you know, you could go back and look at pictures or even old videos, and you look at things, and you're like, oh boy, and just all the stuff that we went through to get to this point. You know, a lot of just like, you see things aren't working the way you want them, so you have to problem solve and figure out ways to get things done. I mean, this is the way people came up with inventions and patents and all this kind of stuff, because you know, you try to make things so it's easier. So it's been great. I just love the freedom and just knowing that I'm in charge of me. I'm in charge of our healthcare providers. I'm in charge
Grocery
of
store?
everything. Yeah, our sewage and our gas and our everything.
I'm in charge of
all
that. You're in charge of that other
Yeah.
stuff. Hey, Jennifer Anger, EHINGER. I know you've been watching all the old videos. You're always leaving comments, and we're cracking up, sharing comments back and forth with each other. Email us at offgridwithdougandstacy@gmail.com. Put feed me in the subject line, and then I will send you a pack of seeds as well. And I appreciate you going back through all the old videos and watching them, leaving comments. It's been fun reading your comments as you watch those videos. And if you guys want to get a little history of our decade of being out here off grid, we have it pretty documented, at least for the last several years, which we've really moved the needle a lot on our systems and what we're doing here. You guys can go watch our videos in order of oldest to newest, and you can get caught up that way too. So make sure you email us, all right? How was that? That was good, and I appreciate it. I see you guys when you're watching New Jersey Homestead. Okay, there she is right there. Where's she at? Man, you guys move that thing so fast.
And then someone keeps asking about hydroponics. We don't do it, and I don't know about it.
No, we don't do the hydros. We do the dirt.
Your HOA's video this year totally changed. Oh, thank you. That was fun to do. I did a fermenting video for Homesteaders of America.
Yeah, we ferment everything.
It is so easy. People just think it's so hard. It is not hard. It is so easy.
Right. And it's so good for you. It's the best way you guys can preserve your garden harvest. So you get the most enzymes and gut health and all that good stuff all through the wintertime. That's why we grow the food to harvest, to save while we're not eating live, is so we can eat live food through the winter when the sun's not there and our enzymes are low and our vitamin D is low. You know, we want to keep our systems up. And then we get into that dirt in spring and we start the whole system over again, you know?
Because we can grow a little bit. You know, I have some ways that I can get my greens, but you're still not getting it all. So for me in the winter months, of course, everything that I fermented from the summer, we'll be eating on that. It has some ferments every day, whether it be drinks or, you know, the food that I have in the mason jars. And then I also do a lot of microgreens and sprouting. And then that way I can get live food that way. So that's how I get a lot of that good live food in the winter months where I can't have access to a wonderful garden.
Wonderful garden.
Yes.
We love the garden. All right. New Jersey Homestead Homie. There she is. All right. Beck 0419. Hit me up on the Gmail. Long time OG Homestead Homie. So make sure you hit me up. Put in there. Feed me in the line there. And then make sure you guys just send me your address so we don't have to go back and forth. And then I'll get these right out to you guys. Bandana Grandma, you better get on the bandwagon here, girlfriend.
Oh, Bandana Grandma, I wore my poncho you made me.
Yeah, you better get on that
She
bandwagon.
makes the best stuff, you guys.
Yeah, if you want some good quality knittings, you can go see Bandana
Grandma. Oh, I have
Grandma.
a cool pair of gloves and a poncho. Yeah, she makes beautiful stuff. And
she's such a nice person.
Yes.
That's what we like the most. If they're not nice people, we don't even do it. They have to be nice people too.
How's Rambo doing?
Always the boss.
Oh, he is.
It's gonna be a sad day on the homestead when he lives out his life.
Yeah, he is very cool. He's probably the best ram out of the whole world. He's
is.
got the personality. He's a lot of fun.
All right, what do you do with a chick that is a runt, is not thriving like the others? White leghorn, everything checks out.
Just let him go.
Let him go.
Let him be free.
Strong survive and the weak fall by the wayside.
Yeah.
That's survival of the fittest. That's nature.
And sometimes those guys are the ones that turn out to be the best ones, you know? Just let them go and do their thing. Because a lot of times it might take a while, but they may just all of a sudden get really big. Oh, she's working on her 17th poncho.
I do not flip male sheep like people. No, I do not. I keep my ram. That's a prize winner, right? He puts out the other good rams. Any males that he produces is basically our food supply, and also the females as well. And sometimes we'll add to the female side, but we'll let the ram run out his life and then replace him, and then add a few more females at that time. And if we want to grow the herd that way, so. I like to keep one ram around so that way he knows me, I know him, we get to know each other, and we know what to expect from each other, and he's happy, I'm happy.
Someone wants to know what microgreens are.
Those are Katahdin sheep. Those are hair sheep, so the best ones. And they put on meat real good, and there you go.
So microgreens basically are in a tray or however, whatever size you have, with a little dirt, you're going to put some seeds, and they're going to grow, and you're going to harvest them when they're just a few inches tall. Because the cool thing about when you sprout something, you can sprout it in a jar. When a seed is young like that, whether it be a sprout, like you sprout it in a jar, that's without the dirt. Microgreens are you're going to use the dirt and then cut them where they're going to be taller. You're going to get more nutritional value from the plant than from the actual big plant that grows. So anywhere from 10 to 100 times nutritional value in a microgreen or sprouts. So that's a cool thing, and it doesn't take very long for it to grow. So it's pretty neat, and you can use them on salads and sandwiches or just munch on them, and they're great for you. And they're really easy to do.
How do you moisturize my beard? Oh, with rainwater, silly. All right, let's give away some more stuff.
What's the name of our horses?
Yeah, what's the name of our horses? Type in, what's the name of our horses? Ooh, that'll be a good one.
Well, my horses?
Yeah.
Smokey. Oh, who's it? So it goes so quick I can't even see.
Smokey and Sadie looks like Jennifer Oh, Jennifer, you already got some seeds coming. I got to give them somebody else.
Drama Fan 24.
Drama Fan 24. Make sure you hit us up. Offgrid with Doug and Stacy at gmail.com.
And
Thumbs
Tiffany,
up, folks. It helps the channel.
Tina Taylor, pick her too.
Tina Taylor, picked her too.
Tina, email us too.
Do you check your bees during winter? Absolutely not. Do not go snooping around your bees in the winter if you live in a climate like us where it's cold and windy and snowy and freezing and all that business. You do not go disturbing your bees. You'll kill off the whole hive. So no, you don't go checking them. Don't go knocking on the box. Don't go anything over there. You'll know what's going on the warm days. You'll see a little one come out here and there, and then you'll start seeing them pop up.
It says the email's not working.
Oh, the email's working. Offgrid with Doug and Stacy at gmail.com. It works, trust me. All one word. It works. No spaces. All right. Out of your 11 acres, how many are woods and how many are farms? So we probably have like 7, 8 acres of pasture, and then the other couple, 3 acres or 4 is woods. And then, hopefully maybe could be possibly maybe one day, possibly maybe there's 10 acres behind us that could come up, and then that would really
cross your fingers. Yeah,
that'd make me feel real special.
Yeah, it would.
Hello, Doug and Stacy. Hello, city girl, country heart.
All right, should I tell my story about
Go ahead.
what happened to our little granddaughter?
Oh man, you guys are gonna. Again, I wasn't around during this one.
He was in the learning center.
She is so cute. I love it when the grandkids come up here.
They're so helpful.
My little grandson is killing it up in the wood lot. He is loving. If you're watching Hunter, man, I love you guys, and Marley and Luna. You guys have been doing a fantastic job picking up the chores and doing it and getting all in there. And they just love the freedom up here. Maybe I'll tell you my freedom story.
So let me tell you the story. So I was making brownies for them. I said, "What is your favorite cast iron pan?"
She was making brownies for me.
Listen, so we were making brownies, and can you guys see the stove back there?
Yeah, they can see.
So what I did was I put the cast iron pan. You want to heat it up because that's a proper way to cook something. If you're going to cook something in your cast iron pan,
you guys don't know that.
So I put some ghee in the bottom of the pan. I stuck it in the oven to get warm for the brownies. So I'm right here by the sink, and I take the pan out and I set it right next to me. She is on a chair next to me.
Over here, this side of her.
Right here.
The pan's over here.
Here's the pan.
She's body blocking her with this.
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah.
So she's right here on the chair, licking the spoon of the
Ah,
brownie.
this is great, Grandma.
Right. So she's licking the spoon.
So Stacy goes to the oven.
I go
puts
to
the
reach
hot
right
pan.
here. The pan is here. I'm protecting the pan.
Yeah. Ooh, hot pan.
Just wait. I reached up to get the timer to time because we're off grid, right? I don't have electricity. So I turn my little timer on and I reach and I put it back on. In that time that I did that, all of a sudden she says, my mouth is burnt. And I'm like, how did you burn your mouth? What is up? What's wrong? And she's like, I burned my mouth. I burned my mouth. I burned my mouth. And I was like, what? How did you burn your mouth? And then finally she pointed to the handle of the cast iron pan. She bent down underneath my arm. I don't know how she did it. And she put it in her mouth. I guess she thought it was brownies. It was going to
She went to go lick the pan or something. The cast iron hot pan.
In her mouth.
The handle part. Boom. Burned her lip right here.
Oh wow. Yeah, you should have seen it.
Oh, Lord. Oh, here you guys. That's a really cute story. It really was not very cute, but she's okay. Everything.
No, she's fine. Everything's fine. But her mouth was a mess, a poor little thing.
But the number one thing you guys need to know right now, right? Because you live off grid and you want to do this homesteading stuff, help is always, minutes away, right? So one of the best things that all you guys can do is have multiple plants of aloe vera around your house, right? I mean, folks, we don't just talk this stuff. I mean, we're living.
I
You gotta have these everywhere. You just crack this thing off and you put it on a burn right when it happens.
Right when it happens, it'll
Game
save
over.
Because you know what? I'll tell you with the kids, if you have kids, young, any age, any kind of cut, abrasion, anything that's bothering you anywhere like that. I mean, I put aloe vera on the kids all the time and it really helps. Children heal very quickly. And aloe vera, they'll come in and it's like, can I have some aloe vera? Or now even the older ones will just cut it off and they'll just do it to themselves now. But aloe vera is amazing. But the poor little thing, her lip was all puffed up, and it was a mess.
Lucy, whoever said Missouri is the most challenging place to homestead needs to get out more often.
Really?
This is pie and cake, man. We got 4 seasons.
Well,
we have 40 inches of rain. We have hot and humid. We have it all. It's challenging. I mean, every place is challenging, but I mean, we have great laws, regulations, and everything. Do not move here. It's terrible. It's a terrible place. Don't move here. Don't come here. Go to Idaho. Idaho's the best place to live off grid.
I guess maybe the only thing that would be challenging would be maybe we think the heat.
No, it's hot everywhere, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna have
you get
hot.
hot summers everywhere. Yeah.
All right, let's go now. Is it true that Missouri? Or I already read that now. Yeah, Alaska would be definitely more challenging. I can't even sleep in Alaska, so it's game over for me right from the get go.
Yeah, Missouri is we were talking about that. Missouri is a great place to be.
Hey, Lisa, yes, we do use the sun oven in the wintertime. It does not matter the outside temperatures with the sun oven. The only thing that matters is if you can see your shadow. And actually what we have coming up is a webinar and a giveaway on the sun oven. So stay tuned for that. We'll be announcing it pretty soon, and then that'll be pretty cool. So I'm getting with those guys right now. We'll do something here in the next week or two with this webinar, and then having a giveaway.
You know when that's going to be?
Soon.
Okay.
Stay tuned. Never miss a video, no matter what. Do you have a square room? Yeah. Well, I think our rooms are pretty square.
Are you talking about like our bedroom is upstairs, up in the loft? We have a pointy ceiling.
What's your biggest lesson learned since moving here?
That I really like living out in the country a lot. I had to go to the city. I met my aunt yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? It's crazy longer than I live out here. It's just, I really like it out here a lot. I like the people a lot in the country. I just like how it's more laid back. I mean, our whole lives we lived in the city, and I like not having neighbors. I like it. I like this. And if I want to go in the city, I can. But I like the freedom. I really like to be independent and knowing I can take care of myself. So, big time.
Yeah, and who would ever thought it'd be more important now than ever before?
So make sure
we did this a decade ago, right?
Yeah.
It's like 12, 15 years ago. It was like when I was like, I'm done. I was ready to I retired. I said, that's it. We're just going to live off one income. By the way, you guys we're talking about making money on the homestead. You guys see me up there getting this woodlot together. There's a reason behind that, right? Because of this stuff going on and all this business. Stacy's not employed anymore, right? So now that's another, thing that we are thinking about is long term, so that's why the firewood business is getting jacked up and we're getting rolling with producing some wood action up there. See, everything has a reason.
That's right. Oh yeah. So it's crazy too now. Everyone wants to move out in the country, so the property values are going up.
Yeah.
Too.
Yes, our wood stove will walk you right out here, even in the coldest days. So no problem there.
No.
Our cabin is a little under 600 square feet. That's a Pioneer Princess wood cook stove from Layman's.com. They're good partners of our channel here. They sponsor our Homesteading Live Conference.
And if you guys are not getting a catalog from Layman's.com, definitely try to get one because they are wonderful.
Yeah.
They have really good catalogs with everything you'd ever want. Everything, non-electric.
All right, let's give away some more seeds. Just remember, you guys, don't wait till springtime to get your seeds, okay? I'm going to give you guys these nuggets. Do not wait till spring to get your seeds. Rareseeds.com has their catalog coming out soon. Get on your seeds as soon as possible. There could be no seeds, so don't wait, okay? Just saying.
Yeah, just always, be very proactive. Do we have an indoor and outdoor shower or bath? We have an outdoor shower, and we do have an indoor shower that he's getting ready to hook up very soon.
Almost. I'm on it. It's coming. I was supposed to have it by last winter. I puppy dog through last winter, and now it's got to be there this year.
I'm very patient.
Yeah.
What other? Let's see.
Feed me. All right, Tiffany S. Tiffany S. Hit me up.
You need some.
Off-grid with Doug and Stacy.
You need to get some guys. Are those all girls with seeds?
No, we got guys too.
Yeah, the whole seed catalog that just came out. I saw. I think they have it. It's ready to go now. Yeah, that whole seed catalog. If you guys don't get it, it's so cool. I mean, it's like a huge book.
A lot of information
and everything. It's awesome.
Right, a lot of information about the seeds. Rareseeds.com. Can you season cast iron in the sun oven? Yeah, you could. It would warm up. No.
Your cast iron?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why you wouldn't.
Do it.
Yeah, put some ghee
you know what?
in there.
It doesn't need to be. You have to flip it upside down. If your cast iron pan is the size it'll fit in there.
Right.
Yeah, and keep it. It would be fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I would use ghee. We love using ghee to season our cast iron. Okay, Brian. Brian Leathers, hit me up. There's a guy for you, Stacy. Does that make you feel good? Is that inclusive enough for you, guys?
Yes. Yes.
All right, Brian, hit me up. Off-grid with Doug and Stacy at gmail.com. Feed me in the subject line.
Layman's is L-E-H.
L-E-H-M-A-N-S. Oh, I'll put that on there for you. Layman's.com.
A lot of people want you to feed them.
Feed them.
Feed me, feed me.
Feed me, feed me.
Tammy, I would not want to dehydrate fermented food.
No.
I mean, because the purpose of it is because you want to keep the nutritional value. Now, I guess you could dehydrate it, you know, if you had a low temperature. I mean,
why are you wanting to dehydrate it? Answer that. Why do you want to dehydrate it?
Fermented food is going to last
6 months to a year easy.
Yeah, just to get you to the next season.
Yeah.
So
let us know why would you want to dehydrate it? That's a lot of people ask, can they can it? Why would you want to can it?
You don't want to kill it. The purpose of it is to keep the
canning kills
enzymes intact.
Right.
Feed me. Lots of feed me's.
Yes, feed me, Uncle Doug and Aunt Stacy. Feed me.
Pick another one.
I'm trying. This thing's move so fast.
Yes, Patricia, save for your wood stove because it's totally awesome. I love it. Charles, feed me.
Let's ask some more questions. Oh, man, I don't even know what else to ask. Ooh. I don't know. Let's see what else has been going on.
We've had a lot of grandkids have been helping a lot.
Yeah, the grandkids.
It's crazy, you know. Like I was like, you really makes us wish we had the kids. You know, our kids when they were little, we could have done homesteading because it's so nice to have someone here to, you know.
So like, Stacy and I have been married. This is our 21st year of being married here. Our anniversary is coming up December 13th.
12.
Just teasing. So our anniversary is coming up, and for 21 years we've been married, and for 10 years we've been off grid living in this log cabin. So we were just talking about that the other day.
Crazy.
And we were like, wow, that is kind of crazy. So half of our life together was spent on grid, and now it's going to be over half of our life has been off grid. All right, Doug, how close are you to having to clean out the poop
buckets?
Poop pails. Oh,
we were supposed to do it today.
Like right now? Like right now? What homesteading advice would you give a single mom? Get in there and get some. And start slow. Get your little chickens.
Don't do too much.
Yeah, get that going first. You're going to have the kid. You're going to have the new atmosphere of homesteading. You're going to have the chickens. Ease into it kind of slow. Don't. A lot of people like to get out there to that homestead. Oh, get the goats. Get to this. Get to that. Get to this. And that's how, you know, I watched somebody lose 500 meat birds in their pasture because they were too much go, and they never got the lay of the land, right? And then the rain came and it flooded them out, and they lost all their money that they were making for the homestead.
Do you plant garlic in the fall? Yes.
Yes.
And
tell them what the name of garlic is.
Oh, mean the
the real name.
I I just forgot. What is
It's
it
a
called?
stinking
Rose.
rose.
Yeah, stinking rose.
We actually did a video back in the day, like 2 years ago or 3 years ago. I titled it Stinking Rose, and no one hardly watched it.
Yeah, that's what they call garlic. Do you grow sunchokes? Yes.
Yes.
Jerusalem artichokes. They're
Yes.
amazing, and they're beautiful yellow flowers, and too, they grow, and they're awesome. They taste really good.
What's your favorite chicken to raise? Guineas. No. Turkeys.
Yeah, though I do like those. I love my turkeys now too. My favorite chicken, I like the crazy looking ones. I really, really, really like. I have a golden spangled Spitzenhab.
Yeah.
And he's totally cool. I don't know. They're just what I'm going to tell you what we've been doing. Since we've been incubating all the chickens that we have, they're all mixing and mingling and matching and doing different things. And so when they hatch, we say we get these mutt chickens. So it's like, oh, what is this one going to look like? So, some of them will have and I also like Cochins. They're great mamas and they're really good chickens, really sweet. I love the Cochins. So you'll get a lot of the Cochins seem to be very dominant because a lot of the chickens are hatching with the fuzzy legs, and then you'll see different traits from different ones. You'll get the little mohawks on them and they're crazy chickens. So I'm kind of making some funny chickens. I think it's fun. But generally, if you want a good chicken for the, farm, if for weather, Rhode Island Reds are good for laying. Buff Orpingtons are good. Silver Lace Wyandottes are good.
Rhode Island Reds.
One of my favorite chickens, though, I really do like are the Plymouth Barred Rocks. Those are the black and white checked ones. They're really have a good nature and really sweet. I really, really like them, especially the roosters. Rhode Island Red roosters are, I don't know anyone who has a nice one. We don't like Rhode Island Red roosters, but Rhode Island are Barred Rocks, Plymouth Barred Rocks are good roosters, real sweet and really cool roosters, but they're good too. But all chickens are fun. You got to see what works for you and even where you are. But generally those, like the Buff Orpingtons, Rhode Island Reds, Barred Rocks, those are all really good. Wyandottes are good laying chickens and they're pretty hardy.
This free food giveaway is brought to you by the Off Grid with Doug and Stacy merch store. Make sure you stop by the link provided by Doug on this post right now in the comment section so you can get your latest Off Grid with Doug and Stacy merch so we can afford all this mail that we can send you guys this free food with. And I also just left it right here in the comment section as the first comment under the video. So make sure you get your Off Grid with Doug and Stacy merch so we can pay the mailman to deliver all these free seeds. I love it. All right.
Daniela, we have a pond and we fish in it all the time. Any other questions here?
I love our Americana. Her name is Nutella.
Oh, I like those too.
She has a feather
Green Acres. Yeah, I like those too. I like all my chickens. It's kind of hard to pick.
Oh, elderberry cuttings. Who wants elderberry cuttings? Raise your hand if you want elderberry cuttings. I'll do like 4 or 5 of those right quick. I just need to see your hand up and I'll just grab them right off of there. How about that? Elderberry cuttings right off of our elderberry bushes out front. Some people sell them, we give them away. Then we have the seeds. We still got lots of seeds to give away too. So stay tuned for more videos because we'll be giving away some more seeds.
Oh
too.
yeah, the Billy Idol chickens. Yep, those are with the poofy hairs. I love them.
All right, elderberry cuttings. Man, look at them go. They want them all. They want it all. Free food. They want all the free food. All right. Let's see, man. Holy cow. You guys are something else. All right, I'm just going to have to do it like this. If you guys want the free seeds, hit up offgridwithdougandstacy@gmail.com and just leave it in the subject line that, feed me so I know that's for the seeds. If you want some elderberry cuttings, then you can just hit me up in the Gmail and say elderberry for me, and then when we cut them, I'll send them out to you.
And you'll
and
pick
then
them.
I'll just do it until I give out.
Right.
Yeah, until I'm out, because I can't keep up. You guys are flying by too fast. You're just too awesome, and I just want to make sure I do a good job of getting them to you. So flood the emails right quick. I'll go through them, and then if you get some, you get some. But leave your name and your address and everything, and we'll get them off to you. And make sure you guys check out the merch store always for the latest merch, so you can help us fund these projects on the homestead and these giveaways that we're doing here and paying for this postage so we can send out all this free good loving. You're amazing. Lilac. It's a cool name.
Who is working their gardens and prepping the dirt for 2021 planting.
Raise his hand.
Not me.
Me and Stacy will be out there pretty soon.
No, I
hardcore,
don't. You know what I do, guys?
She drops, chops, and drops.
I just let everything stay there, and all the
Yep.
nutrients go from the plants, and then later, late winter when it's getting closer to spring, then I'll go ahead and kind of clean it up.
Except for you guys, stay tuned because I'm going to drop a little garden bomb on you guys here in the next couple days on what you can do to really juice up that garden. No matter if you're using raised beds or dirt, you can really juice up that garden for free and get a head start on the spring nutrients. So stay tuned for that video. We're gonna have fun with that one. It's coming up. I'll probably do it in the next couple days. We've had rain and cloudy days and everything, so I haven't really been doing much except a little fiddly work. And the Off Grid with Doug and Stacy.com website is almost finished. High five. Psh. Thank you very much. And on there will be cookbook when it's available. We might have some pre-selling going on. And then we got our chocolate tea, which is about to be coming out for you guys. I kind of kept it under wraps all summer long because it's best in the fall and winter. So I thought, well, I'll just drink it all myself all summer. We're going to release it here in the fall here. So we're getting that ready for you guys. And man, 2021 is going to be awesome. Don't let this negative stuff weigh you down, right? We don't have nothing to fear except fear itself. Guys, get out there and have fun and enjoy your life. The whole year just passed you by, and hopefully you guys were living it, because we were.
Okay, so someone just asked for a bread recipe. I just came up with the most amazing bread thing, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Remember what we put this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's not easy being cheesy.
Yes, I made really, really good bread. So I'm going to do that. So be on the lookout for this.
Colleen, I'm not a player on group properties, like that. It's kind of like what George Bush said, right? I like dictatorships as long as I'm the dictator. And I've all the studying and looking into, and the people that I know who have ever had any kind of association with groups or that kind of a setup, it always went south. So I've never been a fan for it. It's
Well,
best
and honestly,
if everybody wants to move to an area, then everyone just goes and
Gets
buys
their
their
own
land,
property.
buys their land, buys their
so you
land.
have your own property, you
Right.
take care of your own stuff.
And then you guys come together and do all your fun
Right.
stuff and sing Kumbaya
Just like-
and have, fires at the fire pit and stuff. That's good stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't usually work very good.
Compost tea. That's a good guess, but that ain't right. But compost tea is really good and good for you. Man, 62 minutes. Have you guys had enough? My Amish yoga britches. Ha, ha, ha. I don't have none. Amish don't do no yoga. We all be processing and eating your turkeys. Yes.
And the hard thing is I'm trying to decide who we're going to have for Thanksgiving. How do you lemon bomb? What? Someone lost the mailman lost their Doug and Stacy t-shirt. Who is that?
Mailman.
Oh, Debbie. No. Who is that? Oh, Barbara has her food or medicine shirt. I like that one too.
Show me your shirt again. Dun, 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 dun. We have a wonderful selection of
Baseball
shirts.
shirt. And this one's got the coolest material. I love
Yeah.
this one.
And we have hoodies, and all the messages are good.